I really enjoyed listening to this podcast with me not on it. So
Well, that's nice to hear.
yeah, it was nice.
I've heard that from a lot of people.
Without me on here.
Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome to Pit Warning. My name is Wesley Decker. With me, as always, is Justin Davidson.
You.
Nate Rippey.
Hello, friends.
And triumphant return of Kyle Vaughn.
Woohoo!
Hey, fellas.
Welcome back, dude.
He's
Welcome
back.
Dad of
Back
two.
from Kid Number Dose. Back to the format. We all share a playlist amongst ourselves. We each choose a couple songs in the heavy or heavy-related genre, and we form opinions and we talk about them on this here podcast. If you look at the show notes, you will find a link to that podcast. Go ahead and give it a listen, either before or after, and we hope you enjoy. Tonight, 8 bands on deck. We got Black Curse, Undeath, Plague Fever, Bonjour Tristesse. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Cool.
Oui.
Yeah, oui. Hole Dweller, Krallis, Cockring, and Enforced. Cockring. That's right. You heard me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but Kyle, in celebration of your return, you are up first.
Dude, I get to go
Black
first?
Curse.
This one, it creeped me out. There's not much stuff I listen to that I'm like taken back or like feel like it's intense or actually heavy. And this came out when I was in the midst of the sleep deprivation, and I was trying to listen to it. And I really, really liked their previous one, The Endless Wound. So I was looking forward to it. I knew it was coming, and I kept trying to listen to it, and I just I had to try a couple of times. Like the first couple of songs I listened to, I couldn't really make it through it, the whole album. It was just too much. It was too intense. I just had to turn it off, try again, until it took me a couple of times to actually listen all the way through it. Maybe it's probably where my head was at, but to me, it just sounds really unnerving, super scary, like kind of.
Well, you had this little ball of light that you just welcomed into the world, man. You were all filled with love and joy, and then Black Curse comes along and goes, "Hey, check this out, man. Let's get bummed out." And then, it's probably a little bit jarring.
Yeah. Let me tell you, when my golden retriever is around, I exclusively listen to reggae. I am not gonna bum out his mood by listening to the shit I normally listen to.
I'm not playing.
And when he's not around, he listens to ska.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dude, I'm not playing this out loud in my house. No way.
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
I was trying to rock him to sleep once while listening to it, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, to your point, Kyle, this shit just oozes evil. I feel like a worse person for having listened to it, and that's a compliment. That's just
it's kind of like the first time I heard Seasons of Abyss, I was like, ooh, this is spooky evil. This is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. You guys are getting soft. I literally wrote down here.
Hated it.
No. I think this record is so fun. It's so fun.
Yes,
it's fun.
It's fun. Super fun.
It has some cool shifts for sure. Yeah.
I've been listening to it now. I can listen back to it and appreciate it, but I do not think it's fun.
I think it's fun in the same way, that Abath clip where he's just I don't know how to solo. I just fucking ah!
No, this is serious. This is summoning demons. This is real satanic shit, man. These guys are drinking blood.
You're getting soft, dude. Kid
I'm
number two.
I'm gonna look up a band photo right now.
Yeah, dude, they're covered in chains and blood.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Head to toe, naked.
Par for course, dude.
I love that video of Abath eating shit with a guitar, dude. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Where are they from, Kyle? Where are these guys?
Colorado?
I think that's right.
They share a member with the drummer of Spectral Voice is the vocal guitar player in this band.
Mm-hmm.
And the guitar player from...
Oh man, you weren't kidding. These guys are spooky.
Right? It's fucking scary, dude. It's scary. It's
Not
like,
your not your normal Subaru driving Denver, Colorado person
No.
that you're used to.
real spooky.
No,
Real
yeah.
spooky. Yeah, I mean, I know they're not really drinking blood. They're putting on the wrong. They're doing it right.
Exactly.
Creating an aesthetic, if you will.
Yeah, they're all in, and it's spooky. It's nonstop. It's relentless. That song, what is it? 10 minutes.
Trodden flesh. 11 minutes
flesh.
of trodden flesh.
There's maybe like 10 seconds out of that whole track that are not blast beats. I mean, it's pretty intense. It's very wild. I actually watched the live video of that. We've been playing that song at the end of like an hour-long set. Then they play that song, which is pretty nuts. I mean, the intensity of this thing. It's kind of similar to that earlier pick from Antichrist Siege Machine. It's grindish. It's kind of war metal. Kind of, it's like, but the intensity of which they're doing it is like, and it's just got a bit more like sleaze, scary stuff.
I felt like it was like a really stretched out Nail song almost. Like,
okay.
Kinda.
like just like really exactly like you said, Kyle, just like really like there's not a whole lot of like moments for you to take a breath
It's just
during
piss
the
and
entire
vinegar,
song.
dude.
It's
like
just the whole
smelling
time.
gasoline the whole time. It's just.
And I'll say, before you place this on there, this was going to be my pick for this episode's podcast. I really like the album a lot. I don't know. I wasn't going to say it was fun.
Not fun.
But I like Wesley's just going, this is a fun album to listen to. I've been listening to this
Absolutely.
album. I've been listening to this album a lot, and it's
Which,
there's really-
speaking of fun, I got a bone to pick, Wesley, from a previous episode that I wasn't here.
Oh God, I know what you're gonna say. Fuck off in advance.
Pizza Thrash.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah.
Come on, man.
losers.
That's fun.
That's
That is
fun.
fun.
That
is
is fun.
You think Black Curse is fun? That's really. Yeah. Curmudgeon, man. You're old
Yep.
grump.
And I was
Yep.
thinking about it like this one time I saw this they're on Volcom, but this band's called Valiant Thor, and
Yeah.
it's like fun metal sort of stuff. And I remember like going to the show and like one beer would go in my belly and then the other beer I'd just pour on my head and just having a blast, like having such a good time. And the lead singer, Thor himself, I think is what he calls himself, but
Thor
he had-
himself.
Thor himself.
First name,
But
last name.
First name, last name. But he was wearing these like wrestling boots, these title wrestling boots. And I went out and got a pair immediately just so I could have as much fun as that guy was having. Because I think there is a spot in music to have
Every
a good
man's
time.
closet.
There certainly
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, you can have.
No,
certainly
You
is.
just remind me of like, brother. Let me see those shoes. Hey, you a wrestler, man?
You're a wrestler. Yeah.
Sorry,
Pretty much.
deep internet cut for
That's a good one.
shoe
That's
fans.
from like
Classic.
15 years ago.
There was a follow up.
15 years internet.
He sees him on the street again. Anyways,
No shit.
yeah, it's great.
Okay, I'll look that up after this is done. Good pick, Kyle. Good pick.
Good pick. My
Thank
like
you guys. Super spooky. Not fun. Very serious.
hold on, let me get in
Very
my thing.
evil. Very serious.
Eye of the beholder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
twists and turns. That's what I wrote down. Black and Death thrash, and then Justin, kind of to your Nails comment, sick end breakdown. It
Yeah.
like 2 minutes 20. Like hardcore bands take note. Like that's how it's fucking done. Like good pick.
8 minutes more after that.
Yeah. No, I saw the track length and I was like, oh. But then it kept my attention for sure the whole time. There's, like Wes said, those twists and turns, some, breakdown parts, halftime parts. But yeah, it's just there's that extra kind of ambiance on top of the track that really kind of keeps you like good.
Yeah, it's that
good
delay.
winter weather.
It's that delay. And
music.
look, if you're in hell, there's a lot of reverb in hell.
Top-notch production, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it's supposed to sound. I think I'm gonna get the record. I think you convinced me. Yeah, dude. All right, cool. Nate, Undeath.
Undeath.
Not death. Undeath.
Is that alive?
So-
Does that mean they're alive?
I guess so.
Yeah, if you're
Think so.
undeath.
Or is it like undead, where they're like a zombie? Or I don't know.
I think we're running out of band names, is what it means.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I was trying to pull them up. I had their background. They're out of
From
somewhere,
New York, I think.
Somewhere from New York. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this track, it is called Cramped Caskets Necrology. And yeah, this is like last episode we were talking about, like, taking elements that have been done a million times before, and like how do you kind of create something fresh or authentic from things that are obviously like you're standing on the shoulders of other people. And I feel like this band does a great job of that, especially on this track. There's a little bit of like Gore Guts or Morbid Angel, or those kind of 90s death metal like Florida bands. But every riff on this is just like honed to a fucking perfection. The drums kind of marry the guitar parts perfectly. The vocals are great. It starts off right away with like a Hawk Tua part, like the guy like hawks a loogie right off the top.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah,
It
right.
just goes to town on the thing, huh?
Yeah,
Really.
and then
there's like
these cool little. There's these cool little skippy.
I'm not going to comment on it. I'm not going to give it
too
the
easy,
time
dude.
of day.
Seriously.
Anyway, so there's all these cool elements. There's all these really lockstep cool parts between the drums and the guitar. There's the part where like they have this palm mute chug like pause that every time I swear I feel it in my like hrum. I just feel it in my like, ooh,
down my plums.
Down my plums. Yeah. There's some fucking just great parts throughout the song, and it's familiar elements, but it's well written, well executed, and what more can I say? This is definitely a band I'm wanting to keep up with for sure.
So these are one of the bands that is in the new wave of old school death metal.
What's old is new again.
But they're like tied in with the hardcore scene. Like they're playing with hardcore shows and they're telling all the kids to mosh in the stage dive. Wes, we were talking about this the other day.
200 Stab Wounds. There's a bunch of them.
Frozen Soul.
Yeah, Frozen Soul. Yeah.
Which is cool. You know what? For the death metal hardcore merger is way better this time around than last time. Than like the
it feels authentic, right? It's
hardcore
like
crossover.
Whatever the shows are, like the music stands apart, I would say.
Yeah.
What is the last crossover? You talking like All Shall Perish and like As I Lay Dying and all that sort of shit?
Yeah, the metalcore stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
not All Shall Perish. Those guys are cool.
I would say it leaned more. Well, maybe not. Fuck. I think it is a bit more authentic to the death metal roots, but you can tell they all grew up like they're all moshers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not being
in their former lives
with throwing in a breakdown.
Yeah.
1 minute 30 seconds in, like now it's coming. Here's the part.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's
it's
no
not necessarily
breakdowns, but
yeah, not written
more
for the mosh part.
Yeah, it's still has more of like a punk energy to it.
Yeah.
These guys kind of seem like they, like they work out. They're fit. They're kind of jockish.
I don't think so. I've seen some interviews with a few of them. They seem very nice. They seem like nice dudes.
Good.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. My 2 cents, I was fine with it overall. I agree with most of what you guys said. I would say the production's a little too clean for my taste, particularly with the drums. I like a little bit more room. Yeah, very, very clicky. Good breakdown. 2 minutes and 20 seconds in, although it loses me when he rhymes together with cadaver.
Like for you, that's
Like, come on, man.
you are under a microscope, man. I'm not hearing any of that.
Oh, I heard it because he's got the like sort of screamy, but you can really tell almost every word of what he's
Mhm.
saying. Like it's pretty pronounced. My biggest thing with this is like the groove of the chorus kind of loses me. It's one of those grooves where it's like I don't really know which way to sway or bang my head because it's kind of like boom bum boom bum bum
Mhm.
you know, it's like I don't know what to do right now. But certainly not the first band or song that I listen to where I don't know what to do during a particular
To do
part.
with my hands.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I don't know, they seem like nice young dudes, and certainly for the melding of genres, you could do a lot worse, that's for sure.
Seem like nice guys.
They do seem like nice guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I had kind of the same thoughts as you, Wesley, but I'll go a little bit further.
Mm.
Well, I'll list things that I like first. Album art, perfect. That beginning little like when it starts off and he does the this in the spit, I was like, okay, this is fucking rad. At some point, like I feel like the drums are so clean and so clicky and so like Pantera-esque that it almost like it's almost like a distraction to me because I'm like, man, these are fucking clean. Like this is, yeah, just like you said, Wes. I think a little bit more room on there, you know. I had this weird thing where I really enjoyed the song up until the halfway point, and then I don't think his vocal style changes at all. But like
Mm.
towards the end of it, I stop liking the vocals because I feel like they're a little bit too much of
Reach
like a
for it.
weird
Find it.
a weird like death metal band that's like yeah, like just like you were kind of saying earlier, Kyle, like there's all these like clean death metal like hardcore adjacent bands that just if 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 somebody was like, "Hey man, I like hardcore," and then like you know said like, "Oh yeah, I really like As I Lay Dying," and I'm trying to think about some other of these other bands that I don't really care for, but it just seems like the vocals were similar to that stuff, and it was kind of a turn off for me with the song. But all in all, the song was like good. It didn't scratch me right where I needed to itch, except for the first
Back to.
like that thing. I was like, "Fuck, that's awesome."
I mean, now that you met, it's funny. It's hard with like his delivery to kind of like sound pissed off or aggressive because it's kind of just that one, oh, like the whole time, you
Well,
know?
I think a lot of it is the chorus, like and having it like being like dun, 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 burn, dun, 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 but like having his vocals like
Oh, like
kind of
the
like
same boom, boom,
mirror
boom.
that.
Thing,
I'm just
yeah.
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah,
I'm like, dude, like it just seemed. It seems like too vanilla for me
yeah.
for a death metal band.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So I will say this as having been a vocalist, it's so fucking hard to not do what the guitars are doing sometimes. Like you really, well, maybe just me, I'll speak for myself. Like you kind of do have to go out of your way to try and offset it. Cause it's like what feels natural, but I totally agree. And maybe that's why like the chorus is a little like funky for
It
me.
just seemed like a little bit jarring, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You had me hook, line, and sinker for a couple of minutes, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, huh, this is
Yeah, the vocals I would put more with like atheist or like death, where it's like
Mm.
they're kind of, both those bands could be a little fun or funky, like you said too, right? At times, like they're trying shit out, they're throwing
Yeah.
spaghetti against the wall, and like that, a lot of the music is of that ilk. It's not as experimental, but yeah, I think it has that, which I like that, but I could see obviously everyone has their own taste, but I could
and
see
maybe
that.
if it wasn't as like produced as clean as it is, it wouldn't be like so glaring to me. But it just
Hmm there's a lot of clarity to the vocals, which
Yeah.
I think is kind of cool. You know, that's obviously a big knock normally against heavy stuff. And anyway, yeah, to each their own.
Mhm. Into it.
There's a lot to chew on there. All right. We good with Undeath?
We're good.
We good. All right, cool. Next band, me, Plague Fever. This is a new one for me. I had zero awareness of this band. I think it was another Bandcamp special when I was kind of just scrolling through. Formed. This can't be right. I think it must have been 2021. I wrote 2001, but there's no way that's right. Let's go with 2021. From Richmond, Virginia. I don't know, man. Like, maybe I'm just like took a turn to the dark side, but this is another one where I'm just like, it's just like fun party time.
It was
is
fun.
on.
This is
All right,
Real
good.
party.
yeah.
I
This
wrote
one
down-
was fun.
This
We
one
can
was
get
fun.
this one was fun.
This was fun.
Okay, took it
Yeah.
too far before, but this
Yeah.
one
Well,
was
it
fun.
comes out with the like leads, you know, blazing. and-
That's what I was exactly gonna say next. Like, it's fucking on with just the opening blazing solo.
That needs to happen
It's-
more. Opening with a
Totally.
solo, just
Totally.
Opening solos rad.
Yeah,
Yep.
rip. Let's rip.
Absolutely.
That's where it should be. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, Party Time Black and Thrash. If you're into kind of like earlier Black Breath or like Hell Ripper, like we've talked about before, this should be right up your alley. I will critique its kind of so-so production, I would say, and I don't tend to I tend to give a lot of these types of bands a pass on it, but there are like genuinely parts of this song where I'm like, I'm not sure I'm hearing what's going on correctly.
You're not
Um,
supposed to.
I don't know, dude, because like I checked out their other EP, and in my opinion, it sounds a lot better. So I don't know sort of what's going on with this one. Maybe since it's just a placeholder single until the album comes out, maybe it'll get better. Who knows? But I'm not going to hold it against them. I definitely want to hear the rest of the album, and I like this band. I'm gonna keep playing along with the Plague Fever. So yeah, what'd you all think?
Same.
I'm right there with you
Can't
too.
repeat it. I wrote down ripping intro solo. I was psyched about that for like right when that came on.
Yeah.
I don't like find a lot of Black and Death that I dislike at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of a crowd pleaser.
Why is that got to be blackened?
Because it's kind of
It's a vocal. To me, it's either
sea blackened sea bass. You know,
Chilean sea
where-
bass.
Yeah, it's a blackened.
Chilean sea bass.
Chilean sea bass.
Yeah, what other like?
I heard that a
descriptive
Chilean
genre?
sea bass didn't even exist, and they made that up for the movie Jurassic Park. And
Are
now
you serious?
Yeah.
that's correct. Yeah,
Same with
did I tell you-
tilapia.
do a
Tilapia
deep
is not
dive into
really-
that, Mister.
I
Kyle?
told you my story about that scene in Jurassic Park, right?
You have, and I want to hear it again.
Okay. I was watching that movie with Liz, and then what's his name? The old grandpa who came
John
up with
Hammond,
John Hammond, thank you. It's
David
like-
Attenborough's brother.
That's right. Goes, Chef Alejandro makes a delightful little dish, Chilean sea bass. And I turned to Liz and I'm like, you ever thought about like how weird Chilean sea bass is? She's like, yo, you're a moron. He's saying Chilean sea bass. And of course, I just like doubled down on being an asshole. I'm like, fuck you. He's saying Chilean sea bass. And sure as shit, we turn on the subtitles and she's right. It's Chilean sea bass.
Correct.
But
Didn't you also think the AC/DC song was Dunder Chief?
there's been a few moments like this in my life, I will say. That's right. That's another one.
Yeah, not
This is Dunder Chief.
Not
Is it-
Dunder Cheap, Dunder Chief, and he thought it was like about Native Americans.
That's
Yeah.
true.
All right.
That's true.
No, I heard a version of that. Dirty jeans and their dungarees.
Ooh,
was-
that's
Oh,
good.
that's much better than mine. Anyways,
So Plague Fever's good.
cool.
It
Yeah.
rips. Yeah, it's. I like how quick, in and out it is. Doesn't fuck around. Yeah, it straddles that line of kind of punkish and, blackish, whatever, metal. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
well
not a
done.
lot to say about it other than good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey Justin,
Yep.
bonjour. Bonjour.
I hate this name so much.
Tristesse.
Hello, sadness.
Yeah, hello,
Oh,
sadness.
is that it?
It
It-
means hello, sadness.
Yeah, it means hello, sadness.
This ties in so well with my
God.
spiel, but go
How's
ahead.
this
Okay,
not
all
email?
right.
Kick us off.
Are you
Kick
guys
us
sure? Are you guys sure you don't want to just absolutely rip me apart right now for it before I even start talking
I'm
about
not
it?
gonna rip you apart. I
Okay.
just I have some thoughts, but do it, dude.
So, spoiler alert, not French. This is a German band.
Sacre
Sacre but yeah, means hello, sadness, and I think it's pretty. I think it was named after a French novel, is what the band's actually named after. But it's pretty sad stuff, guys. It's pretty sad. I'd say hello, sadness is right. It is melancholy. It is dark. It is not fun. Not fun music. But
Now you're talking.
It is 3 chords.
uh, I like it. I like how bummer it is, and like listening to it today in the rain, fucking felt right. It was great. I really, really, really dig having a black metal song be in your face for a couple of minutes and then stop with just like the most like ridiculously simple. Could you even call it a solo? Like the it's just so simple and stupid, and it's just like I'm a sucker for it. I gotta say I'm a sucker for it. The vocals are a bummer. It says everything's gonna, everything's ending. Nobody's getting out of here alive. That's just fuck yeah, fuck
Hello,
yeah.
sadness.
Hello, sadness. All right, Kyle, what do you
My
think
old
about it?
friend.
Hello.
Let's talk about it. What do you think?
I'm kind of having a hard time with stuff like this.
God damn it! Here we go.
Yeah, fucking shit, dude.
Jesus Christ!
Post-
Why are you even on this podcast?
Yeah, man.
Whoa. What happened? We just turned. Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
This was a space to share our thoughts and opinions.
Go ahead.
Not if you're not gonna not if you're gonna talk about how. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Post black metal. This especially Death Heaven made me feel this
prefer
way,
the
and this
term
is
blackened.
kind of
This is super like Death
this-
Heaven adjacent. Like
yeah. And I
like-
was listening. I was checking out Death Heaven, and I was just like, this is fucking screamo. This isn't black. This is just straight up screamo.
yeah.
And so when I hear this kind of stuff, I'm like,
Well, didn't they
it's not
say
black
like
metal, this is screamo? And there were a lot of bands on Warped Tour when I was on Warped Tour that sounded like this, but they were talking about, like their girlfriends and shit. But like, it's a fine line to me when I hear the post.
People in black metal don't have girlfriends, so
yeah,
you don't have to worry about that being a problem.
And I mean, it's like nerdy dark shit. They're like, Dark Lord, I summon thee to the.
Are you gonna start making stuff?
What is
Okay.
happening right now? All right, Kyle, I'm swooping in to fucking save you.
Wesley, save us! Throw him a life vest.
Good Lord. So, Mr. Hello Sadness, I don't know what your name is, but like my guy, like it gets better. It's gonna be okay.
No,
I
it's
guess-
not.
Yeah, no, it will. Like it's gonna be all right, my guy.
Things are pretty bleak, dude.
Let's see here. In terms of production, I actually liked it. I really liked the production on his voice. I thought it was appropriate. I liked the vocals. I guess I would have, like, if I were to pin it down, to me it's like melodic DSDM,
Yeah.
But I kind of agree, like sort of screamo adjacent. There's this other band called A Pregnant Light that it kind of reminded me of this. That dude gets a little bit more rockin'. Yeah, Justin, I definitely know what you mean of like, oh, it's fucking raining. I'm gonna listen to just bummer music today.
Yeah.
And this could fit in with it. All that being said, at the end of the day, like, this song was just a bit too repetitive for me, you know, and I get that that's probably part of the point of it, but you know, yeah,
I
I'm
heard you
in
say
the middle
screamo.
on this one.
So
Yeah.
we're in agreement on that?
No,
Not far. If you didn't have to save me.
no,
You guys are in
No.
agreement. You're on
Yeah.
the same page there a little
It's
bit.
a little
screamo?
bit.
Okay.
It's not screamo.
I wouldn't
It's-
go that far. No.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
more shoegaze than screamo.
Yes.
I feel like that. I feel like
know.
that term gets thrown around a lot these days. Yeah.
Yeah, some reverb.
Help me out
Shoegaze.
here, Nate.
I don't have much to add. I mean, yeah, it's 3 chords. And then even like they kind of dice up those 3 chords and like break it down into the notes of the chords. But the cool thing is they like subdivide it like every which way with the drums, where it's like blast beat, halftime, whatever. So I don't know, it kept my attention. I think it, captures the vibe it's going for. Well, but yeah, like you said, I mean, and like I've probably made apparent, at a certain point I can only listen to so much of like the same, notes over and over again, but I like a little more variety. But I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. Hello sadness, my old friend.
Yes.
I probably would have liked it
Hello,
less if I had
darkness.
known what the band name translated to. It's
Hello.
probably good that I didn't find that out until just right
Something.
now. Yeah.
Oh, hello, sadness.
How did you find out about this band, Justin?
Just listening to like new releases, like a couple of playlists that I subscribe to that just pump out new releases of black metal. And
Gotcha.
this one came on and sparked my interest because I personally really like the repetition. Like,
Yeah.
I like that. Like, just like
Settle into that vibe. Yeah.
and yeah, it's just like I put it on and it's just it's in the background. I can
Mhm.
actively listen to it. I can like not actively listen to it as well. And I dig that personally.
Yeah. I find I'm super finicky with it. Like, there's kind of no rhyme or reason to it for me, but like sometimes it really works. And then other times I'm just like, I'm bored, and then like,
Yeah.
next, you know.
I will
So,
add that, like, especially with like this sort of like black metal, like they're really like melancholy, like not atmospheric, but like it's just, bummer black metal.
mhm.
There's a very thin line for me on like once it crosses like a certain threshold, it's unlistenable, and this hadn't hit that yet. Um, so all these bands are like really hit and miss for me as far as like the real like melancholy shit, but this one was good. And maybe I'll listen to this in a month and be like, nope, not anymore. But for the current vibe, it was working for me.
Can I confess something?
For sweater
With
weather.
Yeah, it is sweater weather, bummer, black metal. All right, Kyle. We're gonna change it up just a bit.
It's a little intermission here, huh?
Are
I like
we?
the placement right in the
Yeah,
middle.
are we? It's a reprieve.
Yeah.
It's just a little oasis of calm
Yeah,
in
let's
the
all just-
chaos, and
Let's all
it
just take a beat for a minute, huh?
It sounds to me like we might be taking a trip to the Shire. Is that right?
Come along. Come
All
along
right.
now. Let's go. Yeah, Hole Dweller. This is the first real dungeon synth I've put on this playlist. Sorry, fellas, but I had to do it. I was super psyched when this one came out. It's the third installment of the Jamline series. Yeah, I know. So each one of Flies the Coop is a story about Jamline that leaves the Hobbit and
Jesus
goes on
fucking
adventures.
Christ, kill me.
Every song is like its own chapter where the insert comes with a story, and it's a story about what's going on within the album. So the fellow's name's Tim Rowland. He has, he's from Ohio, I think. One man thing. He also has a black metal side project that's you guys probably would actually like. It's called Lothric.
But you went with this one instead, huh?
Yeah, because yeah, this one's better. This one's way better. It puts my kiddos to sleep. It's awesome.
All right.
So how I even
When they
found
wake up, do they have a rat tail? It's just a rat tail.
A braided rat tail.
Yeah.
So I initially found dungeon synth as a genre just because I was searching on the internet for Lord of the Rings based music.
I was getting laid too much, so I had to
I really had to dial it back. So I was this is all Tolkien
What did you
fan
put into
fiction
the search
inspired.
window?
Just
for
like
this?
Tolkien bands, Tolkien music, whatever. I mean, there's Amon
Oh, there
Amarth.
was
There's
that.
tons of like
No,
Tolkien
but
inspired music out there.
what's that other one? Oh God, he has like a Tolkien album. It's like real 70s kind of groovy. I bought.
Bo something.
There we go.
I have that record. Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, that shit is rad. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, it's just called Lord of the Rings. It's like same thing.
Yeah.
He wrote like his own score to the. Anyway,
keep on talking, dude. I'm
I
no
want to
more
read you.
interruptions.
So I don't have the physical media for this record yet. It hasn't been released, so it hasn't come with
Insert?
the insert. But I'm going to read you the last bit of Flies the Coop 2. So you know what to expect when we go into Flies the Coop 3, all right? Jamline departed the Elvish city, making his trek home the way he came. The hobbit's adventure was over as it quietly stepped into the dark line of trees of the Benduhol Wood. The only trace of legacy left were his small, muddy footprints, and the footprints were easily followed. The end? It's
Is
not
it a
the
question
end.
mark?
It's not the end. Yeah, it's a question
Yeah.
mark.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So
I am all in, man. I am all in on this.
So
not
just
the
to
end,
like
man. It's
put a
not.
fucking cherry on top of this, this is the soundtrack to Lord of the Rings fan fiction.
Yes,
Dear
that's what's
fucking
happening.
God.
That is what's
Kyle,
happening. Man.
Kyle, here's the real kicker.
Mm-hmm.
I liked this song.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
But
yeah, you did.
Here's the thing. I don't think it has that same kind of Ren Fair. Yeah, like Ren Fair, like, hey, nani, nani, ooh, do, do, do. It, to me, it comes off a lot more.
It's not Thief.
It's pretty kind of like 80s synthy to a certain extent. Like I could see it being in like the credits of some movie of that time now. Granted, it may be like some type of sword and sandal type thing, but it's just is not. It's not the loading music to Baldur's Gate 3,
No,
which I feel like a lot of dungeon synth is.
which is normally my bag, but this one really speaks to me. There's a offshoot of dungeon synth. Some people label as comfy synth. You say this is comfy synth.
For the listeners at home,
I
the
am
level of
loving this.
engagement
I'm
on
loving
Kyle's
this.
face right now is like
And
full bore.
disengagement.
Yeah, and disengagement on the rest of us.
I'm just loving the looks on all of your faces.
Yeah.
It's gone too far.
Struggle.
It's gone too far if they're calling it comfy synth.
That's
Also, like you shared some fucking Instagram thing with it wasn't Hole Dweller. It was
that was Thief, and everybody's going,
Thief.
yeah.
Oh my
It was like a
God,
lute
dude.
solo, and all these people are all, yeah.
Yeah, and like the comments, like fucking losers just being like, I have waited 10 years to hear this lute. I can't believe I'm experiencing. Oh God,
It's silly, dude. It's so stupid.
I'm sorry. That was
It's
mean of me to
so
call them losers, but like,
come on, man. Just
Jesus
spade.
Christ,
Let's be real.
yeah. Find
It's fun.
happiness where you can, people.
This is right. This is fun, right? This is fun.
This is fun.
Yeah,
This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
This
have a
is-
whole lot to say about, I guess, the song. I dug it. I like it. They're actually from Athens, Georgia.
Oh,
Kyle,
Really?
not
Oh,
from
thank you.
Ohio.
Thank you.
Or not they. He.
Oh. Dungeons
And-
Deep, the record label that puts it out, is from.
Ah, okay. But Tim Rowland,
Mhm.
a message to you, sir. Save some pussy for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I mean, geez Louise. And I think I read that the album art was illustrated by a guy named Lord Tetrarch. Like, I dig everything about it.
Same guy that did this one.
Yeah, that's right. It's like the most nerdy shit of all time, and it's
just
I'm all,
not. It's not given a fuck at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just going. This is what I like, and I don't care who knows it. I'm gonna scream it from.
Yeah. Here I am, world.
Yeah, the hilltops,
Yeah.
not the
Shire.
mountaintops.
I liked
I
it.
have.
Yeah, it was it sounded to me like a Tekra like interstitial or like, you know, a little throwaway thing. That was, which brings up my question to you.
Sorry,
If
say
you
what you
did
just
not,
said again. What was it?
That
okay,
word.
Tekra.
Tekra,
A Tekra interstitial.
yeah, that is weird. Now that I think about it. A Tekker, some people say. Maybe it's not wrong.
Is that a band?
Yeah, Autechre. Look them up.
Octour?
They're like, you know, Square Pusher, fucking
Yeah, I think I know what
Aphex
you're talking about. I
Twin
couldn't
level.
pronounce it right either.
But my question is, if you did not see the art, if you did not know the name, is there anything to this that you'd be like, oh yeah, that's totally like Tolkien inspired?
No, not really.
Right.
No. And there's
Okay.
not really any words. And it's not even necessarily music that I think that I would have been into if I just heard it blind on its own. It was because I was looking at that all this offshoot.
Once you know the provenance.
Yeah,
and-
like
yeah.
where like the roots from black metal, and then I just went down this weird hole where
You're dwelling in it.
dwelling.
You're dwelling in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and somehow this
No, I mean
became
it's a nice
acceptable to me.
warm, it's a warm, comfy synth for me. Is that what it's called?
Cozy.
This is on the verge
Cozy.
of comfy synth.
It's on the
Whenever
verge.
you say comfy synth, I'm thinking about like one bearded man laying his head on another fat bearded man's belly and just kind of like listening.
That sounds
Nestle in.
Yeah.
All right. From the Shire to Brooklyn. Krallis. Let's go, Nate.
Two bands from New York, huh, Nate?
I didn't even realize that until
Yeah.
At the start of the podcast when I was researching the bands at the start of the podcast, which Krause has been around a long time. In fact, since 2007, they have released 15 albums, which is one thing if you're like just doing throwaway, like, first band that comes to mind is Naja, which I'm sorry, but like something that you just can write like as you're playing it and you're like, there's our song. But this shit is intricate as hell and it's very technical, very impressive that they've made so many albums in that time. Most of their stuff is kind of hit or miss for me. Some of it can be like marathon listening, like, holy shit, guys, come on. You know, it's like I'm getting tired, you know, fatigued just listening to how proficient you are and, you know, how long these songs are and how crazy and technical shit is. But this track in specific really broke through for me, partly because it's not, you know, 7 minutes long. As we said, they're all from New York. I think some of them play in like jazz bands or whatever, jam bands, whatever shit. But this one has a really interesting like synth component to it that is what caught my ear. Obviously, Blood Incantation we talked about recently too. I don't know, cosmic fucking metal, death metal, black metal, whatever. But to me, Krauss, like these guys really do try to go for like black metal as art, and I would say this track succeeds at that. The melding of all the different instruments and bringing in that synth element and the way it kind of like warps in and out of the guitar parts, it's just really fucking unique and cool. I mean, they're all on point playing wise. My only knock at all really on the track is that it kind of loses steam, you know, towards the end. But even still, like they're doing some really kind of composed, intricate stuff that it just doesn't have the energy as the same energy as the start stuff. But yeah, anyway, I really enjoyed this Krauss track.
Is Dave Ed still playing bass in this band?
I don't
Do you
think
know?
so. And I really liked that period too. He was doing some vocals. Dave Ed from Neurosis. Listeners don't know, but yeah, that was some cool stuff as well. I don't believe he's still in the band. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it was just for an album or two.
Mm-hmm.
This was a band that I've always known the name of, but never actually listened to. And this was the first time I think I'd actually listened to a Krallice song. And I heard that jazzy bass right in the beginning. I'm like, that's probably why I haven't listened to a whole lot of this.
It's like fretless bass or something.
Huh? I didn't. Is it always that proggy? Like I honestly don't know. I haven't
Pretty
listened to
proggy.
anything else. Is
Yes.
it super
Pretty
proggy?
proggy.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Because that was real yazzy. I did like that synth part though. The when that synth part comes in, that sounds really, really.
That's I don't know, maybe like last
That's probably my favorite
few
part of the whole song.
records they've been weaving that in. Don't they have one record that's like almost all of that? Or more heavy on that?
Could be one of their
Okay.
15. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't profess to having. I've at least kind of skipped through most of their shit, but I have not listened to every track of it.
Yeah. So I wrote down 3 things for this Krallice song. Kyle and Colesk. If
Excuse me?
that makes sense.
That's
So Kyle, your
Yeah,
confession
Kyle is the
of
Colesk.
like,
You are
I
too
don't think I
Krallice.
like
Yeah.
Colesk anymore.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of me
Yeah.
and Krallice at this point. We've had fun, guys. It's been a wild ride. I'm speaking directly to the Krallicers, but
They're listening. Yeah.
I think we're done. It's just too much of a slog for me. No amount of space synth can save us at this point. It's just too noodly. It's just too, sorry guys, up your own ass of just
Brutal.
And I don't know. I own Krallice records. Like Dimensional Bleed Through was something I listened to quite a bit when it came out. And they're one of those bands that like from time to time I'll kind of dip in on them and just see what's going on. Like, oh cool, Dave Ed's in the band. Let's check it out for a minute. But I don't know. It's just not my style anymore. It's just we've broken up, Krallice. I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll be fine without me. Sorry.
I'm with Wes on this one. I've got a few Krallice albums, and yeah, too much noodling. For me.
Too much jazz bass for me.
But it was, I even kind of like did my homework. I was like, well, is it just like the new stuff I don't like? And went back and listened to the stuff that I was kind of keen on back in the day. And it's just, it's
Did
not
you
you,
guys talk
Krallice,
about?
it's me.
Did you guys talk about the Aranzi Pazuzu record in the
But the
last
new
ones?
one,
Yeah.
where were you on that, Nate?
That's what I wrote down. I was like, Nate, why didn't you
hard
put Aranzi
time
Pazuzu
finding
instead of this?
I'm surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a hard time on the new album finding a track that I felt like to highlight in a way.
Stood apart on its.
Yeah, or just that, I feel like that album's kind of like you listen to the whole album, it's hard to pull apart a piece, but it's also not my favorite stuff of theirs either.
Same.
Like I would go back a few albums for that.
Yeah, I had a hard time. Like, it's definitely like it has to be a focused listen. If I'm gonna get into it, because if it's just sort of on while I'm doing yard work or puttering around the house, it just really doesn't quite hit for me. Honestly, like I kind of felt the same way about the last one as well. There were a couple songs here and there that scratched a good itch for me, but overall,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I just keep feeling like they're gonna have like another breakthrough, and it just hasn't happened. It hasn't happened again for me.
I thought this one might. I know wasn't a pick, but I thought the new one was kind of a bit of a new. It was much more synth heavy.
They're trying out different stuff for
really
sure. Yeah.
unnerving to listen to. Like that is not a fun listen. That is not. And it's
the vocals are so like
it's not heavy, but it's really like it's spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I was sleep deprived during that one too.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely
All
a
right.
theme right now with that, you being unnerved by this stuff.
Yeah, it's scary,
Yeah.
dude. That's why I have hold dwellers right here in the middle.
All right. Well, I'm in the minority on Krauss. We
Sorry, Nate.
yeah, hey,
Sorry, dude.
to each
got
their
piled
own.
on that one.
I enjoy it. You guys enjoy
More
what you
power
enjoy.
to you.
Bring some positivity, Wes, with the next one.
Woo.
All right. Once again, Bandcamp scrolling came through.
You had to stop on that cover, right? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
couldn't
Like,
scroll past that.
yeah. The name and the
Any
cover.
sort of like Tom of Holland art that I see,
Mhm.
I'm just like, ooh,
Oh, dude.
what do we have
Well,
here?
I don't know if you can. Well, you can't see it at all, but I have like a huge Tom of Holland book. It's like that thick.
Fuck yeah.
As thick as you think it is. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right. Name of this band is Cockring, formed in 2022 from Sacramento, California. Holla.
No.
More.
Something's in the water out in Sacramento between
yeah.
last episode and
Yeah.
this episode.
Right.
That's right.
Very
But
horny.
more fucking queer hardcore rage out of Sacramento, and I am here for it. Yeah, it was funny. I read an interview with these guys, and the whole time listening to this, I was like, God damn it, this is like very Bay Area. It reminds me of something, and I can't quite put my finger on it. And then they finally called it out. They were like, oh yeah, we love Sabretooth Zombie. And I'm like, boom, there it is.
There it is.
That's it. So if you like Sabretooth Zombie, Hoax, like that kind of more, I don't even know, dirty, grimy, screamy kind of hardcore, you can mosh to it, but it's a little bit more punk in spirit. This is the band for you, and kind of also solidifies something I've felt for a while, and thinking about being younger and going to shows, and everybody preaching about how inclusive it's supposed to be and how it's for everybody, and just looking around and seeing a bunch of people who look exactly like me, and realizing the irony of that. I really enjoy the fact that there's a broader spectrum of folks involved in hardcore right now, because venting your anger through this music is something that everyone should have access to and be able to participate in, and not get fucking stomped down by whoever is sort of holding the majority population in the scene at that time. And again, like reading through the interview with them, like they even said like they were sort of surprised themselves to not like have somebody be like faggot or whatever while they were playing. They said the scene in Sacramento right now is just all fucking about it, and like good times and good shows and all that stuff. So that's cool to hear. I mean, especially, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the Hoods. I had a good time at Hood shows and stuff like that, and I have no idea how those guys are now or whatever, but it's kind of the, shall we say, the opposite of the spirit of this band. At least at the shows I went to, they got banned from Gilman for saying "mosh you faggots." So kind of rad that 20 some odd years later or whatever, that this is now what's happening in Sacramento, and it's popping off. So yeah, Cockring, get into it.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's rad.
Yeah.
You put on there like, what is going on here, dude? What the hell is this? It's nothing nothing negative to say about it. But this is fun too.
It's a rager. Yeah.
It is
this
fun. It's
rager.
a rager.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Super punky.
Super punk. Like the music
Super
is
punk.
genuinely good, and it's
Yeah.
really cool that it's so aggressively in your face about what they're about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, also interesting too, because like growing up, you know, there was sort of like there was Pansy Division, and then from there, oh god, I'm blanking on the other sort of like queercore band or whatever. I guess the point I'm trying to make is a lot of it it was aggressive in the sense of that it was in the punk scene, but it wasn't like this aggressive. I think the closest I ever encountered was I went and saw that band Boy Sets Fire, and this is kind of an interesting story. In the middle of the set, the singer's talking, and he goes, blah 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 blah. Raise your hand if you're gay. And of course, like no one and like everyone in the crowd is just like
Yeah, this is
floored,
like
like what is
2001.
happening? Yeah, exactly.
Like everybody
Probably
just watched
before
American
that.
Pie and like,
Totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Just like sort of little frat boys and suburban shitheads and stuff like me. And then the singer raises his hand, and I think it was the bass player raises his hand, and like you could just see the light bulbs going off over everybody's heads of like, oh, I see what he did there. But yeah, even that was, I thought that was a good move. It definitely made an impression on me, but it was kind of a sly way of saying who you are, whereas this is very obviously much more upfront, much more in your face. And I feel like sort of is a good way to carry the torch of fuck you that is punk rock and hardcore.
Yeah, this is a
For
lot more
sure.
fuck you.
I
Yeah.
feel like hardcore and punk has been I'd equate it to like Marin's view on diversity. Like
Oh, yeah.
like everybody's driving around with a celebrate diversity sticker on their car, but I just wanted to like put another sticker right below it that should just not here.
Yeah, that
You know what I
votes
mean?
out,
Housing?
votes
No,
out
no.
public
Yeah.
transportation to like
Yeah,
bring in other people. Yeah, exactly.
exactly. Stuff like
Yep.
that. So like it is good to see like stuff that's like this in your face and this aggressive, because let's face it, like all the like, that's I guess what hardcore and punk is all about. There's no like mincing words or anything like that. It is aggressive and it's in your face, and it's nice to see another side of that coming in with this.
Totally.
Yeah. Wonder if they'll open up for Grimsever
They should.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
Sacramento bands.
Yeah.
Do
that'd
you
be
guys
dope.
know who one of the first, big rock musicians to come out as gay was? I'm gonna plug one of my favorite bands, Faith No More. Roddy Bottom, the keyboardist, like in the '90s, before Rob Halford, before most of the other, MTV
Before
guys.
Liberace?
Yeah, rock.
Pretty sure Sylvester came out, dude.
Yeah.
Sylvester. Yeah, big rock. I said rock bands.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, I think I won't go down a Faith No More tangent, but I feel like it was a super punk thing to do, to be like, fuck you guys, deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's on you. It's not, and I was brave as fuck, back then, to do that. So I still celebrate. I think it's rad when guys like, they're like, I don't know how people are gonna take this or not, but this is what we are, and it's rad. I had no idea Sacramento had this little pocket scene going on. It's cool. Very
I
cool.
have a feeling it's happening a lot more places than
I
Sacramento.
imagine. Right.
You know? Yeah, I mean, like I said, fucking bored white kids don't have exclusive license over anger, especially right now.
Yeah. Sacramento's weird right now. I don't know when the last time was you guys have spent much time there. I go there once or twice a year, and it's weird, man. It's like mainly empty kind of downtown. There's a couple clubs, couple restaurants, but it feels kind of dilapidated. And sometimes that's when, bands thrive, right? Is when they can afford to fucking rent out a hall or whatever. And I don't know. It's a weird scene. But that's cool. Something good's coming out of it.
Yeah. But yeah, Cockring, I got my eye on you. All right, we're gonna bring it around to the home stretch. Justin, a band we all know, and I think we all love, Enforced.
Yeah, I really, really, really liked the last couple Enforced releases, and then this one came out, and I was excited for it. I can't tell you that I feel like it like delivered like the other stuff that I've listened to in the past, though, for this one. But I still wanted to put it on here to get your guys' take on it for sure. But uh, I felt like the song that I put on, which is "A Leap into the Dark," was one of the more. There's like a little bit more going on in this song than the rest of the songs on the EP, but um, I felt like it's good. I like listening to it. I like the production of it. I like the vocals. I like a lot of it. But it almost seems like it's just like bland and like it's almost like a tired like shell of what I viewed this band in previous releases. And I don't know if you guys are getting that as well, but like just like the power trip, like wow,
Dive
like
bomb. Yeah.
fucking dive bomb, like guitar, like okay, we're gonna do this, and this is gonna signal another change in the song, and this is gonna signal another change in the song, and then there's like a 3-part breakdown that 1/3 of that was something that I really liked, but um, I'm still gonna listen to it. I'm probably still gonna buy the album, and so I can own it and listen to it. But I did feel like it fell short of the previous stuff.
Yep. Same. I 100% agree. Um, uh, it's so. It's just like a band that I've progressively gotten less and less into with each
Yeah.
subsequent release, and it's kind of same boat. Like I probably won't buy this one, but I definitely bought the other ones. Maybe out of habit, maybe out of reflex. But it is feeling with these sort of like mid-tempo new school thrash bands like pretty paint by numbers at this point, and I here and there's some things that sort of pop that make me reconsider that. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it is sort of like the pizza metaphor where it's like I'm not going to turn it down if somebody wants it, but it's just not the most engaging thing for me.
Is this
at this
pizza
point.
thrash? Or are you talking about eating pizza?
I'm
Eating
talking about
pizza.
pizza.
Eating pizza.
This is not pizza
This
thrash.
is not pizza thrash.
These guys do, as far as I know, do not wear shorts with high tops and hats with the bill flipped up.
I wrote down for this band, it sounds like Turnstile.
What?
Oh my god, that might have just unseated. It did what it needs to do is the best review ever.
Holy shit, dude.
Tell me more. I want to know more.
That's awesome.
Tell me more. Nothing else to say, man.
That's it. All right.
That's
Cool.
it. It sounds like Turnstile.
All right. All right. I don't have much else to add. Yeah, it's you feel them kind of struggling with like breaking out of that mold, like you guys are talking about that, Slayer dive bomb, but like actually that comes out into a lead, or this one for me, and I know you guys get tired of me referencing other songs and other bands, but
Stop
Go-
talking
I'm not getting
about
tired.
Faith No More, Nate.
no. Go listen to Troops of Doom by Sepultura and tell me how many riffs that they pulled from that song for this, but I like that shit. So I'm like, it's listenable. It's nothing like you said I'm gonna go out and buy, but yeah, you kind of feel the ebb of this kind of genre is like, okay, guys, yeah, what's next?
It's like
what's
it's
gonna
like
be
a
the next
French
trend?
bread pizza. It'll do.
We'll do in a
Yeah,
pinch.
yeah,
It'll
you'll
do.
eat it if
Mhm.
it's right in front of you for
Yeah.
sure.
Cool. Well, we did it once again. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate your picks, appreciate your feedback, and appreciate and love you. And we'll do it again in about a month.
And welcome back, Kyle.
Thank you,
Welcome
boys.
back,
Hey,
Kyle.
hey,
We'll
and
miss you.
if you've listened this long, please leave a comment. Anyone ever? It'd be nice.
Atheel left a comment.
I
It's
know.
a good comment. You made me laugh. Thanks, Athil.
Yeah,
Did he say sounds like Turnstile?
Please leave a comment that just says sounds like Turnstile.